also working breaking news on the death of a 7-month-old in Warwick. A grand jury has now charged the baby's parents with second-degree murder.
Willow Beeley was found unresponsive inside her Warwick home last February. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live in our studio now with the breaking details.
The parents of 7-month-old Willow were initially charged in family court with cruelty and/or neglect of a child. But when the Attorney General gave the evidence to a grand jury, they decided to indict both parents with second-degree murder. 7-month-old Willow Beeley died in February after police said her mother found her unresponsive in their Airway Road home. She was rushed to the hospital but didn't make it. Now, her mother, Mariah Ramos, and father, Ryan Beeley, are both charged with second-degree murder. A grand jury handing down a secret indictment unsealed today. Beeley was initially charged right after the baby's death with a family court charge, cruelty to or neglect of a child. Mariah Ramos charged with the same crime in April. In May, the Department of Health announced baby Willow died of asphyxia due to overlay, issuing advice for parents about safe sleeping practices.
Babies should sleep alone. They should have their own sleeping space.
The CDC defines overlay as a person rolling on top of an infant while sleeping.
So in the last 2 years, I can say that we've had 8 what we call co-sleeping deaths in Rhode Island.
Authorities have not said who rolled on to the baby, but police did say back in February that mom Mariah Ramos was not home at the time. The Attorney General has declined to comment on what evidence justifies the 2 second-degree murder charges, but they said the 2 parents are charged separately, not as co-conspirators. And both Ramos and Beeley pleaded not guilty to the new charges in court today and are being held until bail hearings on June 15th. Coming up new at 6, a reaction to the indictment from Ramos's attorney. I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Another big story we're working tonight. The death of a baby in Warwick earlier this year has resulted in upgraded charges against her parents.
And we've been tracking this tragic case of Willow Beeley since December. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us from the newsroom with the details new at 6. Steph?
Both of Willow's parents were initially charged with a less serious crime in family court, cruelty to or neglect of a child. Now both have been indicted on second-degree murder charges. The reason for the upgrade still unclear. It's been more than 3 months since 7-month-old Willow died, police saying her mother came home to find her unresponsive. Now both her mother and father, Mariah Ramos and Ryan Beeley, charged with second-degree murder. The upgraded charges come after a grand jury heard evidence. Those proceedings are secret and handed down separate indictments for both suspects. An attorney for Mariah Ramos tells me, "I am absolutely shocked at the charge," adding, "The evidence will show that she was not even in the house at the time." Michael Lepizera adding he has not seen any evidence yet tying Ramos to the crime. The Attorney General's office declined to comment. In May, the Department of Health announced the medical examiner had found Willow's cause of death to be asphyxia due to overlay, rolling over the baby.
Babies should sleep alone. They should have their own sleeping space.
Police have said the Airway Road home was in deplorable condition. DCYF had previously visited Willow's home twice after complaints, but said both times the allegations could not be substantiated. And both parents pleaded not guilty to the upgraded charges in court today. We could not reach Ryan Beeley's attorney for comment on the indictment. Both are due back in court on June 15th for bail hearings. That's when we might hear more facts and the reason for the murder charges. Live in the newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.